So the final part or whatever, my weight, I've still been trying to do my little exercises as best I can. I did have a lot of downtime because of the recent chest pains and stuff and everything else going on with my heart that isn't so comfortable. But like I said in previous video, I have started back working out with like well, I didn't start back working out with them. I just now started working out with them. The 2 pound weights, and I got myself to the 4 pound weights. So that's where I'm at now with my 4 pound weights, and I try to do my 30-minute walk. And I don't know, my body's kind of been stuck at like a waist, like not waist, I don't know, tummy, because you got the waist, which is kind of high up, and you have that little pooch or whatever, which I guess is the tummy. Anyway, the bigger part of my stomach has kind of been stuck going back and forth between like 38 inches and 40 inches. Um, so I don't know what that's about. It's kind of weird since I've lost weight. It's like, I don't know, since I've lost weight, it's like my stomach seems, I don't know, more noticeable in its sensitivities. But I do know me and my son can't really do wheat. He is slightly allergic to it, and it makes him bloat, and I'm slightly allergic to it, and it makes me bloat. I don't think I'm using the right word. Not like allergic, but like intolerant. It gives us weird effects. So, um, I guess that's why it swings. Sometimes it gets as big as 41 inches, and I don't know. To me, that's a lot of going on in a day. Um, But my goal is still to get my stomach to like 35 inches for sure. 34 if my health can really get better. But I've been having a really hard time getting it smaller. I've been noticing my back seems to be getting smaller. And ever since I've started using the little tiny weights, um, my arms seem like they're taking up less visual space. And my legs, like my thighs, seem a bit smaller as well. Um, but I'm not mad about it. I think that's good to have it toning up and stuff, especially for me to be like housebound all the time. And I think it's pretty good. So I'm glad about that to see the body reacting to it and getting stronger from it. But I'm definitely struggling still with the abdomen, and it's kind of crazy because I've lost so much weight. I've gotten back into the 100s. Like my last doctor's visit, I was 197 pounds. Like I think that's roughly 20 pounds to 25 pounds too much, but considering I was as high as 230 something, like about 240, I think that's pretty good. I lost all that, and now I'm back in the 100s. So right now my goal is to get to 190. And I made the goal small like that because the closer you get to your real weight, the more work it it almost takes. Like the more sacrifice it kind of takes to to get it back. So when I was trying to just get to like under 210, that was from coming from 300. That was like 20 pounds, and so that wasn't too crazy. Then it went to, okay, let me get to like 200 or like 199. So then I got there. So now um my next increment is like 190, and then we'll see what happens there. Like after that, I think I'm just gonna try to get to the I'm gonna just try to get to the, I don't know, like 189 is just all I can think about. I just want to get to like the next bridge of numbers. So that's just my goal for that, and that's what's going on with the weight loss. I will say that when you're not really leaving I don't know. It's tricky. It's much trickier than what it used to be for me, but on my kind of stable days, I work out the best I can. And on my not so stable days, I just use them as my rest days. So I've started trying to use my illness to my benefit, if you can say that. So pretty much when I'm having like a flare up day, that'll just be my rest day. And my flare ups never last just a day. They can last several days, to like 2 weeks. So depending on how hard it hits. So I feel like that works, right? Like the way I got it is if I'm having flare up time, then I will rest and focus more, making sure I'm dieting and counting calories more stricter because I don't be resting. And then when it seems like the energy is coming back and I'm a bit healthier, then I will just do my workouts to the best of my ability, and still kind of try to be mindful about how I eat, but just not as mindful. So, anyway, hiccup. So, anyway, that's what's going on there. Nothing crazy, nothing in particular. Still trying to get my abdomen smaller, but with the bloating and everything, it makes it hard to know where I'm really at. Um, I I don't know. I am on a journey to get my blood pressure lower, but like I don't know how that's gonna go. Because, like I said, if I lower the blood pressure, which I'm gonna have to do at this point anyway, um, it means my fainting symptoms get more aggressive. So I'm hoping my true hope in all of this, and maybe it's just a little too reasonable, is that I go ahead and if I can work out good enough now, right, while my blood pressure is a bit too high, and get the muscles where they need to be so they can constrict on everything to keep the blood from pooling in my legs. The hope is not only will I look better, how obviously, get some of the jiggles and the wiggles off, but also when the blood pressure does come down, I won't go down with it. Like my body would have had enough muscle build on it to fight back the fainting, like to fight it off. To fight it off better. I still can't stand for too long period of time, especially still. And I still see myself struggling with certain chores, like if they take too long. So I still have to time myself. I still have to delegate for help and all that. I have to break everything into parts. Nothing new there. But I've gotten to a point where I think, I don't know, I'm just trying to focus on the quality of life, not the life expectancy. So, anyway, that's it.